So today we've been joined by buyer's advocate Amy Milius from Kate Bakos Property. Amy, what are some things we need to be looking out for when buying in today's market?
So 2017 was a really dynamic time within the property market, and this is due to a combination of legislative changes, concessions, and lender-induced restrictions on investment lending. So what this has meant is that it's taken the shift away from investors and put the power in the hands of the owner-occupiers and first-home buyers.
Yes, that's correct, Amy. Investment lending policy has continued to tighten.
Yeah, absolutely. There's been a lot of significant changes to stamp duty as well. First home buyers up to a certain price point no longer need to pay stamp duty or have to pay significantly less stamp duty. Investors now are subject to stamp duty on off-the-plan purchases. All of these changes combined have really emphasised the fact that buyers need to always focus on properties with strong owner-occupier demand. And this is a policy that, as advocates, we've always adhered by.
So, owner-occupier appeal, we hear that phrase a lot. What does it actually mean?
So properties with strong owner-occupier appeal are properties which don't have a significant detractor which could deter buyers from wanting to live in the property. We've got things like main roads, train lines, really high body corporate fees, awkward floor plans. So for example, if the bathroom is right next to the kitchen, or if you've got a really big 4-bedroom home but just has one tiny living space.
Okay, so having owner-occupier appeal, does that really matter if I'm looking to buy an investment property?
Yeah, absolutely. We need to make sure when looking at any property, we have really broad market appeal. We also need to remember that you might not necessarily be the target tenant or the target buyer in that area. So being mindful of the local demographics and the needs and the wants of that buyer and tenant pool.
Thanks, Amy. This has all been very useful information. So what would be the take-home message for anyone looking to buy today?
It's just making sure that when we're purchasing a property, there's no aspect of that property which will dilute the buyer or the tenant pool.